Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. All right. NXT Vengeance Day has come. NXT Vengeance Day has completed. And it was, once again, as it always is, a pretty decent show. I think most NXT pay-per-views are always pretty decent. I don't think any of them are actually, that's probably the only thing about NXT. I don't think any of their pay-per-views are terrible. I don't think any of them are bad either. I think they're pretty good, pretty decent, some pretty good wrestling to watch. So, and this was no different, no exception. So this is pretty good. All right, we about to hop into the things because we got some things to talk about. We got new champions. A couple things to talk about and storylines to look forward in the future. All right. So, we kicked off NXT Vengeance Day with the North American title on the line as Wes Lee defended against Dijak. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. Possibly match of the night. I say possibly because I think another match got something to say about it, but whew, was this good. This was a really good match. This was a banger. I didn't know what to expect walking into this match. I'm not going to say I probably thought it would be boring, but man, pretty damn good. Wes Lee is definitely showing why he deserves to be North American champion. He definitely is showing it. He showed it in this match. I believe. No, this wasn't his first title defense. I don't know why the hell I thought that. But, boy. Wes Lee is something else, man. Let me tell you that. This was pretty much the match of, big versus small, power versus speed. And in the beginning, Wes Lee was showing his speed. He was tripping up Dijak, going from here to here. Dijak couldn't keep up because, again, Wes Lee was absolutely much faster than him. But it wasn't until Dijak got his hands on him, then that's where Dijak started showing his power. And when I'm talking about showing his power, he was throwing that man all over the place. He was throwing him. He bealed him all the way over there. He threw him out the ring. I'm not talking about that way. I'm talking about he had him in like a fall away slam position and then just threw him out like that. I was like, man, this man's getting thrown all over the place. But there were a lot of near falls in this match. It was a back and forth type of match. You love to see it. This was an excellent match to begin the show. Again, I can't do match justice. I can't do matches justice. You gotta watch it. It was really damn good. Pretty good way to start the night off. So, Mr. Dijak looked to almost have everything in hand. So, Wes Lee was going for a suicide dive. Dijak blocked it and threw him into the barricade. And then he decides to take one of those office chairs, put Wes Lee in it, get a broom that for some reason was just sitting there. Take this broom and put it through the armrest. What has that big hole in the armrest, so that way he couldn't get out. And Wes Lee was struggling. Boom, Dijak kicks him in the face. He's knocked out. At first, I thought Dijak was going to go for the same move that he did to Keith Lee at, was that TakeOver Portland? Was that 2020? That might have been. That might have, was it? It might have been Takeover. It might have been Takeover Portland. It might have been. Because remember when Dijak went for like that somersault into Keith Lee, and Keith Lee was sitting down in that chair? You remember? You remember when when Dijakovic did that? You remember when he did that? I thought he was gonna go for the same thing on Wesley. I'm like, if you do that, Wesley is dead. Wesley ain't breathing no more. Instead, it was like he was gonna go for a moonsault, and regardless, even if he did that, Wesley would be dead. Wholeheartedly, he would not be breathing. They call him the cardiac kid. Well, he'd be on cardiac arrest. You know what I'm saying? So as he was setting it up, here comes Tony D'Angelo and Stacks to intercept, push Wesley out the way, and then Dijakovic just moonsault on both of them. Then he got Wesley out the chair, rolled him back into the ring. He told Tony and Stacks to stay out of his business. He got back in the ring. I think he was met with he actually springboarded into the ring. Literally springboard, Rey Mysterio style. Springboard into the ring, get caught with a super kick in the face. Then Wesley went for like a backflip Pele kick that connected. It connected, and that's how Wesley won. Again, a very good way to open. Very good way to start the night off. We good over here, man. We good over here. Again, possibly match of the night, but we'll get to the second one, and we'll try to balance it out. So Wesley retains the North American title. All right, next match. Let's get it.